This video will discuss how you can use NotebookLM to learn about your disability. This can be especially useful to the newly disabled and those of us with cognitive issues. I'll use a phone, but it's available through a web browser. I'll demonstrate how you can do it yourself to learn more about your situation. In the description, there are links to NotebookLM and the official documentation. So, what is NotebookLM? NotebookLM is an AI-powered research and note-taking tool developed by Google. What's very different about this AI is that it doesn't search the internet for its replies. You provide the source material. So, be very careful with your sources. If you source information from a talk radio show, the replies the tool gives will match the slant of the show. If you provide sources with incorrect material, this will be reflected in the replies. Begin a new notebook by selecting the Create button. On the tool that appears, scroll down and select Website from the Links section. Then add a URL. I have 3 prepared, so I will just paste. Then select the Insert button. The tool will create a title and description based on the sources provided. The notebook begins on the Chat tab. In the Start typing box at the bottom, type your question. Select this blue circle to submit the query. After a few seconds, a response is presented. Any information you provide is not used to train the tool. But if you give a response a thumbs up or down, the terms of use states that someone can review the information. Now, most time will be spent on the Chat tab, but the Studio tab has some interesting tools. To the right of the Chat tab, select the word Studio. There are 4 boxes here, but 7 possible outputs. The tool to the top left will produce an audio file that sounds like a podcast. The one at the top right is great for anyone wanting some added visual elements. It produces a video. The tool at the bottom left produces a mind map. You can see an example of this at the beginning of this video. And finally, the tool at the bottom right actually can produce 4 outputs. So there are 7 outputs in Studio to learn the material. The top 2 will take considerably longer to produce an output. Also, adding sources does not update the outputs. Since this is through a web browser, your notebook is available on the desktop, and it is private to you unless you share it.